couple of days, it's going to be a lot of...
She's stealing the spotlight. Stop. Stop. Why do you always do? You always got to ruin everything. She always ruins everything.
But it's so much fun. All the people.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, is that Gentry?
No, that's Gerard.
Oh. It's Gerard.
Oh my gosh. Look at this person's hat. Look at that person's hat. Look at that person's hat.
It's the GameCube.
Dude, no, wait. Look at that person's hat. No.
No, we gotta look at the GameCube hat.
Oh.
You're stupid.
It wasn't my fault, it was his fault.
Oh, no. You ruined everything.
I do not.
We wanted to get the GameCube.
Well, I still have it in my street pass.
I know.
You dingus.
It's live for John Trump.
Oh, I got Jesse from Virginia.
I know that one.
I don't.
Isn't that Pyro Phoenix?
Yeah.
Isn't he from Virginia?
I mean, is it him or is it someone else? Because it might be someone else.
But he's from Virginia and his name's Jesse.
I know, but I thought he went as Pyro Phoenix on the...
You like the Book of Mormon?
No, I don't like Book of Mormon.
Avenue Q!
I didn't like it. I don't know. I don't like
Avenue
it.
Q!
Avenue Q is good. You're in Town is one of my favorites. I like Chicago, but it's overplayed. Overplayed, like it's a song on the radio. I've been to that theater too many times. There's so many that I'm missing. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. I used to like.
Music Man.
I don't know Music Man.
Wicked.
I love Wicked. I love Wicked. I like Sweeney Todd. I like Love Song. I don't know. What am I missing?
The Producers!
The Producers is good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of music. Those are some of the musicals that I like. Les Miserables is pretty much my favorite thing. Those, I don't like that one not too much. I'm just like the judge up here. Fuck that whole production. Let me go a little back. Sorry, I'll get to you. With the DS in the back, and the hat. That's you.
Game of the Year 2013.
2013. Huh. Oh my God, you put me on the spot with these. I know there's a game I really liked in 2013. What was it?
What was it?
Hold on. Somebody yell out games that came out this year. Like, do you know, can you yell out games that came out this year? Not that one. What? Not that one. Not that one! Why does everyone like that game? If I talk to you in a slightly British voice and said Stanley thought about doing something stupid today, you just, that's the whole fucking game! Stanley walked through that door, or did he? I don't know, I'm getting a paycheck. Whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know why that, whatever. I'm gonna get in trouble. I don't know, my favorite game was like, I really like Super Mario 3D World. At first I was like, this isn't like Galaxy, but then it's not really as good as Galaxy, but I went back and played it on 64, and that game looks like, oh God, it's just not aged well. So like, I love Mario 64, I grew up on that, that was like my favorite game, but 3D World, they've done a good job. It feels like you're playing a cartoon, so I don't know. I'll say that for now, but I know I'm forgetting something.
Animal Crossing.
What?
Fire Emblem Awakening.
That was really good too.
Infinite.
Link Between Worlds. Madden 25.
Sonic Lost World. Favorite game.
Yeah!
I'm kidding. Okay, I don't know. I'll come back to that. The Gross.
Will you sing to us?
Firework! Firework!
Spider-Man? Is that Batman? I'm such a bad
Something from Levis.
Conte partiro paesi se ormai non esistono più io Right there. After you don't want to go to the back. I'm sorry for ignoring the back. I'm very very one-track minded. All right, what's up?
I saw your Goosebumps review, and I just wanted to ask, what's the one Goosebumps book that you absolutely hated?
Shit, yeah, I can't answer that one. I don't remember that. If I had to dig, I mean, it's better off if you ask me which one I loved, because I don't remember which one I hated.
Which one you loved then?
Which one? I really liked Return of the Jack-O-Lanterns, because the cover had jack-o'-lantern heads. And that was my reasoning at age 5. So pretty much that's how it's going to go. All right, to the back. All the way to the back with the Sonic hat.
John, what do you think of this idea? What if we take Wade Shank from Sleeping Dogs and put him in Kingdom Hearts 3?
You might as well have asked me a calculus question. I think that would be fabulous. Quote me on that. Make sure that you bring that up in every con I ever go to. All right. With the hat, holding the hat in the back. Yes.
How's Jacques doing?
How's Jacques doing? He's actually here. He's doing well. I didn't bring him because I was too afraid he was going to get freaked out or something. But he is here, so maybe one of you will run into him. But he's doing well. He's cute. I like him. All right. With the katana, I think. Thank you, by the way, for bringing a weapon to my panel. I would have preferred semi-automatic.
Take me up later.
Oh, God. No! No, I'm going to not. What?
First off, how are you mentally recovering from playing Sonic 06?
I got the nightmares, man. They just keep coming back. What? Yeah, I think I'll probably make an album.
An album?
I'm probably going to make an album, and it's either going to be laughed into oblivion, or someone will like it. And see, it's weird because I don't want to just, if I do make music, it's going to actually be like music. It won't be like
Eat the rap hour.
yeah! Like, I don't want to just make something that's like, parody, yeah, no, it's going to be like something more substantial. What?
Shots fired.
The whole time my first exposure with you was through Game Club.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not taboo to talk about it. It happened. I just, yeah, go on.
Did he say the G word?
Oh, excuse me. Maybe like Blastcore? Blastcore? I don't like Blastcore very much. I don't know. Do you like Blastcore? Pro Jared likes Blastcore. Give it up for Pro Jared, ladies and gentlemen. I did this in my last panel, right? Louder. I need a louder applause for Pro Jared. Pikachu cat.
What's your favorite Mario Party minigame?
My favorite Mario Party minigame? Oh, bumper balls.
Yeah!
I have a video on it! So watch the video. Why are you here? You know who I am! Do you know who I am? Can I, yes. With the flashing, yeah, you're gonna get my attention with that, holy shit. Alright. Like playing them or recording them? No, I'm pretty much at this point, I have my niche cornered, and I'm not going to expand out into any uncharted territory like that, because it's sort of double dipping in my same industry, but different. It's like, it's really, no. Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Zelda book. The weirdest fan moment? Oh, God. You know it. Should I tell it?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna make the guy feel bad.
Share my feelings.
I don't know, one time, what? Okay. I don't know, one time this guy stalked me down an alleyway in New York. That sucked. I just sort of stopped, and I was like, is he following me? And he'd stop. I was just like, oh God. I better take a good look at this alleyway because it's going to be the last one I ever see. then he was just nice. He was like, I just want a picture. And I'm like, what the fuck wrong with you? Get out of my fucking face! I didn't say that. And the best part, there's like a picture online of me being like, I can't find it anymore. All right. You with the yeah, red hair. How dare you? She has beautiful red hair, golden locks, golden, auburn locks. Mike Sador. Maybe we do a negative clap for Mike Sador. There it is. No, there's no sound to a negative clap. It brings sound out of your ears. You are all now deaf. Eardrums pierced. All right. What? Amazon.com. One day I just had this idea. I was talking to Shane. Did you know gaming? Shane over here. All the way from the UK! I was just like, Shane, I think I'm gonna buy a cardboard cutout of Matt Smith, David Tennant, Jesus, and Kim Jong-il, and make a video out of that. And he's like, I will match the CPM of your video. I will match the money that video makes. That's what he said. Still hasn't paid up. He said not going to. Luigi had.
How did you get the balls to do gaming in public? And did you get that state?
How do I get what?
The balls to do gaming in public?
Just pure, at that point in my quote-unquote career, I was just like, what gets views on YouTube? People digging around in public. I don't know, like, I really like man on the street type interviews, and like, I still am a huge fan of Cass and G, and I don't know if anyone else like Cass and G, but like, yeah. But like, I would just watch his videos, and I just really liked them. I tried to pull it off, and it did not work. So I don't know. It never turned out how I wanted it to, but that's pretty much it. All right. I already called on you. The binder.
How'd you get on Pepsi commercial?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, one of my like associates. I don't know what the hell. I don't use words like this. My friend who I do business with was just like in New York, and he was filming something, and he told me to come down, and they were just filming it. So they were like, throw on a jersey and sing it. And I was like, yeah. That's really into it. It was a Mike Thompson video, I believe. I didn't know him beforehand, but I know him now. A nice man. You with the hand, the one holding a hand on your hand. Yeah. Yes, you. Yeah. Yes, you. Yes, you.
So, I was just wondering, what's your creative process when you make videos? Do you have like static, like science, or is it more like spitball around?
There's really no real science to comedy. I think if you try to, what is it? It's like alcohol. Fuck you, Shane. That is not. That's after I make the video. After I'm pissed tired. It's sort of like, what is the quote? I'm gonna butcher it. I know. It's like dissecting a joke is like dissecting a frog. No one wants to see that shit, and then the frog dies. So that's kind of my opinion on comedy. You don't want to just go. It's just sort of like, you know what? Writing comedy is a lot like writing music or something. You can't just be like, I want to make a beat now. Everybody come out. Like, you can't fucking do that. You sort of have to like get in the zone and like feel it out. So when it feels right, that's when you do it. But as far as writing, because the episodes are structured, so what I like to do is make sure that I want to make sure that whatever topic that I'm covering, I want to make sure that it has like a full circle, like an arc per se, because it's like I don't want to just be like I know I don't always get it right, but like I want it to feel more like I'm talking about like an intro, middle, and end to a subject rather than just talking about something. So that's pretty much the best I can say about that. In the hat. Like plaid. Yes.
Alright, so I've been wondering this ever since I first found you. When I first found you, it was your 89 video. I just want to know who your favorite champion is.
Ooh. I haven't played since they patch it every morning. But I'm like, oh, I can't wait to play League of Legends. And I'm like, 14 items have been taken out of the game. Also, now all champions float halfway above the battlefield. And I'm like, I just can't keep up with this shit. Like, if they kept it the same, that's like if you were like, guys, let's play Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And like, Falco is now like a small girl. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, you seriously have to play that game like as a career. It's just like, oh, you want to play League? I don't know, man. I'm not up to code on the safety restrictions. I gotta study the manual. Like, fuck. So, it's the same shit they do to World of Warcraft. Stop it! Leave it alone. No one else cares. All right, no, but my favorite champion is I think it's Ari. Woo! Ari fans! Yeah, we like that stuff. All right, backpack.
How and when did you?
How did you get there? You're holding a backpack too?
Oh, I'm holding a bag, yeah.
Oh, I'll get to you next.
Okay.
After this. What's up?
I know you're a big fan of Donkey Kong Country. How do you feel about the news on the new upcoming game, especially since you don't have to shake a stick to move anymore?
I'm so happy about that. Actually, they released, and I like to think that, when they put it in, when Reggie put that game in, Donkey Kong Country 3D for the 3DS. Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D. I know he was saying this is for you, John, because they added a fucking button for that. So that's now the only version of that game I can play. I brought it to the con, I was going to play it. But yeah, the Tropical Freeze looks awesome. And oh my god, that moment on, what was it? Was it VGX or? Where Reggie's like, now you can play as Cranky Kong. I was like, why don't you tell us something fucking relevant? And then he's like Jeff Keighley, I think, was just like, how about something else, Reggie? And he's like, don't you fucking come near me. So that was great, but I'm really looking forward to Tropical Freeze. Nintendo DS. All right, okay, sorry, you and then Nintendo DS. What's up?
How, when, where, and why did you get Jock? Could you tell the backstory of how you found him and why you decided to get a parrot?
It was a story of love. Passion. Basically, I had parrots all my life because I always wanted a dog, and my parents were like, they didn't want one, which I understand now, but at the time I was broken up about it. So my dad was like, we'll get him a pet. So he got me 2 parakeets, and then we got 2 more parakeets, and I had those until they all got picked off by assassins or something. And just those things just dropped but we had one that lived for 11 years. And so that one, right when it died right when I got Jock. And I was like, well, it's time for an upgrade. The old processor is out. Might as well get a bigger one. So I always wanted a bigger parrot, because parakeets are not, they're more like fleas or something. They're not so I wanted a bigger parrot. So I went to Petco and I was just kind of looking around, like a lost soul looking for a new bird. And he was just on the bottom of the cage, and I was like, I want it! And I just took him home that day, so yeah. He's a cutie. On the very left. Yeah.
What JonTron are you most proud of?
Ooh, what JonTron am I most proud of? It's hard to say, because as you progress and get better, you sort of look on your old stuff and go, ew! So it's hard for me to like one of my videos for too long, but I always really liked the Star Fox episode, the Banjo, the Banjo Kazooie episode. I liked it, and honestly, I'm proud of the tone of the show now, and the fact that it's more, I don't know, it's just a little more up to speed now, and I really like the Goosebumps episodes a lot. I'm proud of those. So I think the show's going to continue in that style. I know there hasn't been much content of late, but 2014 should see a change in that. So yeah, that's pretty much. This with the Apex thing.
Well, I'm asking this on behalf of the fact that we don't know much about your days in theater when you majored. I was asking you, did you participate in any plays publicly?
Yeah, I used to do theater. My first one was a show called My Sister Eileen. It was not just that nobody know about that. And then I did You're in Town, Thoroughly Modern Millie. I was Amos Hart in Chicago in high school. Yeah! And then, yeah, I did a bunch of plays, so pretty much. with the I don't know what you're holding, but it's like a black ball. Oh yeah, a pan. Is that a pan? All right, a pan. What's that? What did you say? Thanks, Coach. Okay, over here. Also, seriously though, no, Congressman Fred is amazing. Over here. Yeah, you.
I was just wondering, what is the worst game you played on John? Also, is it true that Malcolm has a vagina?
You just kind of slipped that one in right here. What? The worst game I played on JonTron? The worst game I played on JonTron was, it's probably gotta be Bubsy 3D. That game is not even functional. Did any of you see that, like, Bubsy remake thing? It was amazing. They made it for LACMA, actually, because Los Angeles Contemporary Museum of Art, or something like that. I guess they made it for LACMA, and it's like I've been there, and then I was playing it as a Bubsy, and I was like, what lifetime am I in? But yeah, also, no, I don't know, man. I don't go down there for other people. I'm not gonna check. That's amazing. All right. How about it's like a tablet you're holding? Yeah, you. What's that? No, I don't plan on it. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I mean, there's gonna be stuff in the. No, I won't go back to game rooms, unfortunately. I'm sorry to let you down. I know it's like dead in here now. I gave you what? Yeah? Are you sure it wasn't just everyone that gave you it? I specifically gave you it? You like wiped it off, you're like, oh, JonTron's virus. What? What? Oh God, you gotta bring it up in front of the whole world! Alright, with the reflecting gold. Yeah, that's you. You're like, is that it? Is that yeah, what's up?
What? I'll give them back after the
Barry was my friend since like 6th grade. We met in 6th grade, and we were just friends since 6th grade. So and then he would like he'd come back from college, and he was like, I'm coming back from college, and I was like, oh, come work for me, and that's how that happened. Like backpack thing in the back. Only like 3 of my things got flagged, and they're pretty fair about it. They just block Birdemic in some countries, and like there's only really like 3 of my videos that got tagged, so it's not a big deal.
Are there any more drunk gaming episodes?
No, I don't think I'll do that again. Maybe, we'll see. If I do, it'll be in a...
They're in my eyes.
Uh-oh. Is that me?
No. Hey!
What's that? With the pink thing over here.
Have you heard any video game orchestras? And if so, have you ever thought of starting your own?
Video game orchestras? Yeah, I got a few tuba players over here back home. I can play the entire woodwind section myself. What?
Oh yeah.
You want me to start an orchestra? You know what, just for you, I'm gonna start a fucking orchestra. I'm gonna start a fucking orchestra. Okay, Mario, White Mario.
Hi, I have a question about the opening theme for your video. I'm just curious, what does that music from, or what's it called?
That music is called Parax Title Theme. It's actually, I've tried to, if you're out there, just talk to me. It was a Newgrounds portal audio, it was a Newgrounds, yeah, it was from the Newgrounds audio portal. And it just, back then, I think it still exists, I'm not sure. And it just said like, you could use this if you need to. And credit it or whatever, so I did credit it, and I tried to reach out to the guy, but his account got deleted. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's still alive. Thanks! Alright. With the holding up a giant spreadsheet, yeah. Ooh. You know, honestly, if I'm just going straight, like, it's probably got to be the Xbox 360 controller.
You want to get
because
try
I like
using your
the
hat.
PS3 controller. It's better.
If you want him to notice, you try holding something up.
Clunky, like, R buttons, and also you can plug it into the PC, and it just works right there. So that probably is what makes it like my favorite controller. Kirby head.
So I have another Goosebumps question.
That's just fine.
How many episodes did you go through, and which ones didn't make the cut that you really wanted to go over?
Ooh, I was actually gonna bring one, but I forgot. I got sick before the fest this time.
Yeah!
So I didn't have the strength to cut it up, but I did. I'll bring it next year. There was this. Anyone ever heard of Takeshi's Challenge? Yeah. I was gonna do that game, but it didn't turn out right, so I abandoned it. I think I'll come back to it because it's too good of a game to miss. But so yeah, you can look forward to that in the future. You can look forward to that. Marty McFly hat.
All right. So it's day 2. I've been trying to vlog here and there. Went to the JonTron panel. Then I went to Video Game Name That Tune, which they didn't do last year, but they did the year before that. And didn't get to go up again. And yet, Tim and Nintendo Capri Sun got to. I didn't vlog it because I was enjoying like picking music and stuff. But yeah, I left early. But just because my phone was dying. And Jacqueline's on her way, so I needed to have my phone, ready to receive a text when she gets here, so I can come and know where to meet her, right? So there's that, and basic stuff. It's been pretty early on in the day. I haven't gotten to merch yet, so that's still gonna happen at some point. One thing, I don't know what I was pointing at. What is over here? There's nothing over here, but I pointed at it as if there was something to look at over here. I guess if you want to look at something, there's my badge, which I thought was really cool because I'm a supporter this year. So it says like, The Legend of Kevin J. Gaming. And I thought it was funny, and it's I can hold on to it because like my name got written on it for me. I didn't need a Sharpie, like whatever. And I gotta log into my computer here. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of just how it's been today. TV got fixed. I don't think I vlogged us playing games last night, but we all came back to the room afterwards and we just played some Smash Brothers and stuff. It was fun. And basically, so what, oh yeah, okay, this is where I want to go with it, with where the TV was. So what happened with the TV was we just called concierge and we said our TV doesn't work. It's all green and blurry and it looks really weird. Guy comes up, he looks at it, he more or less just stared at it, and then he tried to unplug the cable and plug it back in, and he goes, did you try to plug anything into it? And I was just like, yeah, we plugged in our game console, and he was like, you're not supposed to plug anything into the TV, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't argue with him, but in my head I'm like, there's component ports on the back of it. Like, it's not like we were messing with the TV, we were plugging it into the ports that it has, right? So they couldn't really get mad at us for it. But then he kind of gives me like, whatever, like, we'll make a decision, whatever. And he goes off, and he said he's going to probably get us another TV. Lo and behold, he did get us another TV. Puts it in, and he says, don't try plugging anything into it. So I said, okay. As soon as he leaves, and I was super courteous to him, like, I'm sorry for the inconvenience, thank you, whatever, I got the door for him on the way out. And then, as soon as he left, and we're like, okay, let's try it again. And I plugged it all in again. I feel kind of bad because I more or less said like, yeah, don't worry. And then I did. It's a little white lie. It's a little white lie. It's for my YouTube channel. It's what matters. But, so yeah, I plugged it all in again. And it works fine. So like, there's no reason why it wouldn't. I mean, it's the ports that are on the TV. If they cared that much about the component ports, they would block them or get TVs that didn't have them. And I know those exist because I've been to so many hotels where I'm like, I want to plug in my game, but you can't because it only has a coaxial port. And you're like, so whatever. And then that was that. That's how that got fixed. And I even said to myself, like, if this breaks, because let's just say if the Wii and the Hapag is sending some sort of electronic surge to the TV that kills it and messes with the like the LED display, because I'm assuming it's some sort of LED TV or something. If it messes with it, am I zoomed in by accident? No, okay, I'm not. Thought I was zoomed in on myself a little bit. But anyway, if it does screw up the TV, we just won't turn on the TV anymore. We can't call them for help because they said don't plug anything in, and we did. So, ow, my knee just like. Anyway, but yeah, video game named that tune. That was interesting. Tim won his round, so I guess if I had stayed, did he win his round? Yeah, he won the tiebreaker. And then, yeah, so I left right before. He's probably doing it right now, time of me recording this. He's probably in round 2 right now. I think. Am I getting old and getting short-term memory loss? I don't know. But I've left the bathroom light on. Let's turn off the bathroom light. Anyway, but that's just how it is. I'm going to be vlogging probably a little bit more once Jacqueline gets here. Just because it's Jacqueline Shinjinator, my best buddy, and we're going to be hanging out. And it's going to be a good time. It snowed yesterday, so the snow settled. Now here's the funny thing about all this snow. Here's the funny thing. Jacqueline's school actually gave her a snow day. Over this much snow. Like, I don't like, maybe it's a little bit worse where she lives, but she's only about an hour away. Like, there's no way it could have been any worse than this. And they go, a snow day for that? A snow day for that? Come on. I'm from Canada. There'll be ice. There'll be freezing rain on top of the snow and be super rock hard and really hard to walk through. And yet, schools will still be open. Like, they rarely close schools in Canada, at least where I am. So, yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm not sure what stuff I want to buy at the merch. I know there was this one shirt that I saw that said Together We Ride, and it had like Ike and Roy and I forget who else was on, maybe Marth. And they're all on it, like holding up their swords. I'm like, I love Fire Emblem. That's why I got Sacred Stones again. So I'm like, that's going to be good. As for other things, I want to get a strategy guide because I love getting strategy guides. Big thing that peeved me off, they had Fire Emblem Sacred Stone strategy guide, like the Nintendo Power one, which is better than Prima usually. And it was like $80. And I'm like, $80 for this? The game's not even that like in depth to really like want to look at it, right? Like there's no X stages, like there's no guidance stages like in Fire Emblem 7. So I was like, why would this one cost so much when Fire Emblem 7, or just Fire Emblem as it's called in North America, I always have to like explain it because if you just say Fire Emblem, it's like, is it the first one? Is it like, it depends, because in Japan, Fire Emblem's the first one, and then the 7th one was the first one to come out in North America, so it was just called Fire Emblem. And then they were never actually numbered, but just for like fans to remember the order, because there's so many of them. But yeah, anyway, so that one has a lot of like hidden stages, and you have to know how to get them. Like you have to do things in a certain way to get the hidden stages. So I mean, if you get the hidden stages, right? If you get the hidden stages, you're gonna get, like, that's important to figure out. But Sacred Stones didn't have that as much. Sacred Stones it's just a lot of, like, it's just a straight through game. So I mean, like, I wouldn't mind it, but like $80, and the one I got for Fire Emblem 7, which had like a couple of scuffs on it, was like 30. So I'm like, whatever. That was a long explanation for something simple, but yeah. If they dropped the price on that, maybe I'll get that. I did want to pick up strategy guides. That's one thing I wanted to pick up. It's just hard to find them, I guess. So that's that so far. It's currently only 1:15. A lot more time left in the day. Might go to the completionist panel. Let me check what time that is. Let me check what time the completionist panel was. He's right there. 2:30. Completionist. Might not go to that, but if I meet up with Jack, then we can at least go to Brenofloss, maybe. And then there's not much else really to go to. I got sniffles. Video game years, something live, I don't know. Completionist, like, I want to go to that. I want to run into Gerard, but I guess there's other places I can find him. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. For other things I want to do today, I'm going to be hanging out with Jacqueline. Speaking of getting sniffles, We went to eat at National Pastime, which you saw like when we were eating. I didn't actually vlog the food, but I was vlogging when we were sitting there waiting for our food. I got a portobello burger, which I've never had before. I've never had a burger that had a mushroom on it. Like instead of a burger, it was a mushroom. And it's really good. It was really delicious, and it was cooked really well. Like it's kind of like a vegetarian burger, but it's not bad actually, because like when you throw in like a lot of, it wasn't lettuce, it was probably like spinach, and then it had like red peppers that didn't taste like red peppers because I don't like peppers. Then a mushroom, and then like it had like this tangy like tomatoey mayo thing, and it tasted so good. But because my food came last, this is the second time that's happened. Because my food came last, like I kind of rushed through it. Like I didn't eat many of my fries. I just rushed through the burger. Came back and I started feeling really sick. I'm like, oh man, not again. It was one of those, you ever felt queasy and you just felt like you had to puke? And then as soon as you puke, like, no, I'm fine now. Like, you just got to get the bad out of you, and that's what it was. So I yacked last night. And oddly enough, that was right before the TV technician guy came. Like literally I went to the bathroom like thinking that like if I just, you know, flush myself a little bit, feel better. It didn't. I had to go back, quickly puked. As soon as I was done, like, just like you doing those like heavy breathing, I'm like, okay, no more's coming out. The rest is staying down at least. You're like, okay. Knock, 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 knock. And I'm like, I got up and I like, quickly wiped off my face. No, I didn't tell anyone, but they're all going to see the vlog and they're like, oh, dude, you puked that night? Ah, man. Nothing happened or anything. It's not like I was kissing people's hands or anything. But, yeah. So, going to try to vlog a little bit more, hopefully. Now I got to try to find people, because I wanted to do a Star Fox Adventures review, but I wanted to do something a little bit more like, a little bit more cinematic, but I wanted to do something like I'm going around the con and I'm just like, hey, what do you think of this game, to like, you know, JonTron and anyone else who wants to be in it. It's like, what do you think of this game? And then they just go like especially with John, because like he was known for, he's like, get this shit out of here, and he throws it away, something like that. I don't know, they might not even want to do it, but we'll see how the shots come out. And if the shots come out okay, then we'll like it. But we'll see how it goes. Just a basic thing just going on. And don't like my view. The hotel room they gave me, something I meant to talk about. The hotel room they gave me. Normally they give me one a little bit further down the hallway that way, or that way. If you look at the window, it's that way. Usually they gave me one a lot farther down the hall. And my view was usually like just right down one of the streets out there. And like it's fine, because like I find myself sort of in the back corner, but not like way in the back corner. And then what happened, like I'd be looking more like over down that road over there. But this year they pushed me all the way to like the back side of this. Like I'm in the far front left, or from the direction we're looking, the front right corner of the hotel. And it's just like, what? And like we're so far away from the hotel, not from the hotel, we're so far away from the elevators. It sucks. I'm just rambling about random stuff. It's fun. But yeah. That's just how I've been, I guess. Anyway. I'm gonna probably stop vlogging now. I've been vlogging for a good little while. The camera actually needs a little bit of a charging. So I mean, it's still got like an hour on it, but still like I should charge it. So we'll see. My lips are chapped. I should have brought chapstick. I didn't bring a comb either, so if my hair looks bad throughout this, that's why. Which reminds me, I'm not wearing my hat, as you noticed. Like I actually brought it. I brought my Zelda hat, but I'm not wearing it. Reason being, it's getting really old and raggedy. Like the whole top's like fading. It's becoming like a dark brown, like a blackish brown color, and it looks bleh. So, like I don't want to wear it if it's starting to look really raggedy. And you know, I'm kind of trying to turn over a new leaf, just the way I've been in the past. I'm not happy about it, so I'm symbolically also trying to be like moving on from the old me, getting rid of my old hat and getting a new one. Something like that. I don't know. That's me being me and philosophical, and me trying to think about myself and who I am and whatever. So that's how I've been feeling. And yeah, I'll see you guys with more vlogs a little bit later.
Say hi. Hi.
Oh, great. Now it's going to be on my vlog. What up? Jacqueline's holding the camera.
Hi.
Yeah, I think they could tell by what she flipped it around.
Yeah.
Well, they don't know if that's Jacqueline. Maybe they've never seen Jacqueline's face before.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. Are you saying that
I'm Jacqueline.
Jacqueline isn't popular enough for people to have seen her face before? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I don't even know what you were saying. Actually. You kind of said it so fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
There we go. Just give me like a good objection. Like a good objection point. Objection. Perfect.
More camcorder like this.
No,
is
no,
just a
but I
camera.
used to have that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look back at yourself.
I'm almost done with my. Oh, you missed it.
I have it. It's okay.
You missed it, but you missed it. I have all these puzzle pieces.
Do you have all the
They're
puzzles?
So great. Not yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
I just did this. And I have like 300 left.
Is that a flip?
Yeah, I don't want to bring my.
So Jacqueline, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm tired.
Right.
I'm so old school. I have a.
What do you want from me? Straight pass.
I got past the guy that was like, I'm the Frankenstein Mr. Hyde version of the Doctor. I got past that, and then I was in the room with the core, and like and I think Sue is fighting you. I never got past that. I just watched a YouTube video of how it would end if I were better at playing video games. Did I have the spur with me? I don't remember. I only played it through once and then found out that I like missed all this hidden stuff.
Yeah, basically what you're trying to go back to is like when you get the booster pack, just go right back to the gunsmith hermit and you'll turn the polar star into the spur, which basically you do over...
Your friend is making this motion like, not now. And I think there's something to that, but I appreciate it. I would, at my booth at any time, I would love to hear some tips, because I do want to play through it again now that I've got it on the 3DS, not just the Wii. But thanks, man. And there might be some more Cage Story lyrics in the future. But I usually hit one game once and then come back to it a long time later. So I wouldn't check every day, you know. Actually, yes, I would. That would be good. That would be good. Clicks are always good. Holding up the NES, which you cleverly brought so that I'd call on you. That was perfect. Well done.
Did you have a favorite childhood game?
Doctor?
Perfect.
You're asking like when I was a kid, what was my favorite game? Video game. Final Fantasy 2/4, like 4 in America. Sorry, 4 in Japan, 2 in America. Far and away, life-changing. Chrono Trigger being sort of a second, but I loved those wacky RPGs with like melodrama that when you're a kid seems so adult, and then you grow up and you're like, this is the dumbest crap I've ever seen. But at the time, you're like, this is so real. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4/2. Power Glove.
We're going to see a hard copy of Bits of Me.
Say again?
Are we ever going to get a hard copy of your second album?
There is one.
Yeah.
I'm going to let everybody else answer that for you. Yeah. I feel mean because I feel like somebody misled you. Like you got bad information and now you're finding out in the worst possible way. If I had one on me, I'd just give it to you to make up. But what I don't have yet is a G-rated version. I'm sure that's what you want. A G-rated version of Bits of Me, Bits of G, which will eventually come out. But, yeah, one of these days. It'll probably be like a pink version of Bits of Me with like marshmallows and cherries and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not gonna keep on like saying yes to people that have props, because that's just mean to the people that don't have props. You right on the aisle with the bracelet. That doesn't help, but yeah.
How did you get involved with Video Games Awesome?
Say again?
How did you get involved with Video Games Awesome?
Well, how did I get involved with Video Games Awesome? Well, initially I insulted Awesome Video Games years ago because I really didn't like it, but that's because I really didn't understand that the joke was that it was bad. I just thought they were bad. Like doing the camera like this all the time. I was like, these guys are dumb. But then when they found out that I was going to Vancouver,
It looked really funny in the camera. The Caesar salad. I'm gonna zoom right in on it because I can do that. Oh no, it went blurry.
Maybe I should go on.
Let's see if I can zoom right in on it. Ah, it gets blurry. Everyone eat at home.
Sexy food shots.
I was looking at your food. It's a burger. He also just got a burger. Whoa, that ketchup.
Ketchup.
And there's my burger. It's a lamb burger. I took a bite of it. It's got like feta cheese and stuff on it. I really like feta cheese. Throwing that song from Ferris Bueller, the
There we go.
You're zooming in on me. Does this look good? Looks fine. End of day 2. I meant to vlog a lot of stuff. It ended up happening. It was like, I went to the, what else did I do? I remember, I gotta turn on my phone. Actually, I'm just gonna do that real quick. Because Death88's probably gonna want to know if I was done. Jacqueline and I, for Sneaky Snatchers, tried to record a little bit, but she's actually sick, so it didn't end up going over as well as we would have thought. There's a cop car outside. There's a cop car outside. I just noticed that. Okay, it's taking a dramatic turn. There's a cop car outside. I think that's the Madison across the street, or the Hampton Inn, maybe. I don't remember. There's a cop car outside. I just want to see what's going on. I don't think anything's happening with that. Not gonna dwell on it if nothing's actually happening. I don't see any. Oh, I'm zoomed in on my face. Oh man, I'm zooming in closer. Okay. It's hard to tell when it's backwards, right? But anyway, we went to record. Like, we have her set up. Like, there's the microphone, there's the pog. Shut up, phone. Okay, I know your battery's low and the stupid charging cable's a little loose. You're okay. You're okay. You charging? You just gotta charge a little bit. Anyway. Such a pain. If any of you have ever had the Galaxy S2, is it just me or is like the stock charging cable gets really like worn out and then it doesn't stick into the thing anymore? I don't know, it's something I noticed. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know really what happened. We started the day with a JonTron panel. Today felt really long and it's only Friday. I'm like, Jesus, 2 more days of this. Like, I feel like there's still so much to do, so I don't have to freak out about it yet. So it's like, start with the JonTron panel, vlog some of that. After that, we went to Video Game Name That Tune, which I don't remember vlogging any of that. It's my bad. I wanted to go up there, but I didn't end up going up there. It sucked. I haven't gone up there, and Tim got to go up twice, and it sucked. Then there was, what else did I do? We didn't go any panels after that. Ran to Shinjinator, and then we started hanging out. We vlogged. We just hung out at that point. I don't remember going to anything. Yeah. We didn't go to anything, did we? Yeah, we didn't. So yeah, we just went out, we ate. No, I swear I'm missing something. Like, I'm forgetting something we did. Like, we bought stuff. I know that much. We bought stuff. Then we came back to my room, dropped it all off. And then, yeah, that was about it, actually. Like, I don't remember, because then later in the night we decided to record. She felt sick, so we only got 1 episode done of what we were recording. So, will we upload it? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's like, I want to put more out. It's hard. That's all. It's just like, if we don't have all the videos, it's like, should we put it out? Because, I mean, who knows when the next ones are going to be, right? So, we're probably going to try and record tomorrow, maybe more collab stuff. But we'll have to see. I got a bottle of water here. I'm going to drink it because my throat's really screwed up. But then I went to the Super Rift Brothers panel, and that's Breno Floss, Pro Jared, and Pat the NES Punk. And they're doing like those little riff tracks over top of it's like stupid nerdy live action things like Blockbuster training videos and Nintendo electronics store training videos, like stupid stuff like that, but they're dubbing over it with like the stupid, because they're so low budget, there's like the little things they make jokes about. It's kind of funny. Wasn't half bad, actually. I feel like they need to find the sort of groove with it. Like, it's funny, but it's not something that's so funny that I'm always coming back to it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm laughing, but it's not, I guess the way to look at it is it's funny, but it's not that viral funny. And that's going to be weird, because the idea of it's kind of a viral idea. It's kind of like, you take the cheesy videos and you talk about them. No different than what Ray William Johnson did, stuff like that. And there's a lot of good nerdy stuff to do. Like, they took suggestions from the audience and whatever, and it was cool. Like, to look at the different stuff that people suggested. I even suggested something. I'm not sure if it was in the States, but I know in Canada there's this really crappy show. It's called Video and Arcade Top 10. And I watched it before. Like, I remember back when I was a kid and I watched it. It was kind of interesting. But then as I grew up, I'm like, this show sucks. But it was really just, it was just like, it was trying to be like a game show where you played video games, but it was really bad. And it's like, they weren't even like, they were showing some footage of the games, some footage of the kids holding controllers, but it would like cut away to like, check out Justin Timberlake's new song or whatever. Or it wasn't Justin Timberlake, because that might have been too new, because the show ended sometime in the late 90s. So maybe it's like Britney Spears, like, oh, check out Britney Spears' new song or whatever. And also this newest movie that just came, like, it was like super, like, it sold out everywhere. Like, and then like by the end of the show, it's like, our winner is this guy. And you're like, how did, because they picked games that weren't even like games you would win, right? Like, think of The Wizard with Super Mario Brothers 3. It was like, who won? I don't. It's like, how did he win? There's like some weird thing with the knights running, but you didn't really get it. Like, was that the last boss or whatever? And like, this show was kind of the same, except it didn't show anything. It didn't montage the kids. It more or less just showed the kids a couple of times, buy some stuff, and then they just, there you go, kid, you won. It's like, it was weird, because then they just, I remember at the end of it, they would hand them it was like, pick from one of these prizes, but you gotta pick a ball out of a hat, and whatever number is what you win. And it's like, Canadian game shows, you don't win anything big because it's tax-free, and because it's tax-free, they don't give away as many winnings. I don't know, it's really weird. I never understood how it worked, because, I'm reclining now, never understood, because in the States, if you win money that you didn't earn, like you just win a game by chance, or even if it's intellect or whatever, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or whatever, that money is taxed heavily. Like, you get less than half of what you've won. That's why when you hear about Price is Right, like, they won a car, but they still have to pay half the price of the car in taxes or something. Like, it's weird. And in Canada, they don't have that, which is interesting, because in Canada, if you win, you actually win. You actually get it. So, but at the same time, in Canada, there's not, we're not as rich as the States, so we can't just go giving away money all the time. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, it was an interesting show, and I suggested that show to them. I'm not sure they'll find any of the episodes online. I mean, it was on YTV in Canada, if you know what that station is. It's kind of like our Chorus / Nickelodeon Entertainment station. There's a lot of cartoons. So that's where we watch SpongeBob, some animes even. Had some Cartoon Network on there, stuff like that. So it was just a big, because like in the States, you can watch Cartoon Network, you can watch Nickelodeon, you can watch like a lot of random stations like that. But in Canada, we only have like a couple of stations that will kind of toss it all together in their own way. And it's weird that way, because like we have Teletoon, and Teletoon would show a couple of interesting shows, but they were also the ones who had like Clone High, and they even aired Family Guy on there and The Simpsons and stuff, and for like the late night stuff. They did Ren and Stimpy as well, I'm pretty sure, because then YTV was airing other Nick shows like Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob. I don't know why I'm talking about this, to be honest. That's not back, and it's already started, like, it's past midnight, so it's already Saturday. But, yeah, it's interesting. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to try to go to the AVGN panel tomorrow. We're going to have to see, because his lines always fill up fast, but it's something about, like, making a movie or whatever. Like, that's what the panel's about. It's about movie production. And I guess that's kind of cool. But it's not really, like, Jacqueline wants to go to it, so I'm figuring I should go to it. It's interesting, but it's the fact that it's movie production, right? This isn't like YouTube movie production. I'm thinking it's actually movie production. So have my eyes been squinty a lot when I've been doing this? I feel like they have been. Maybe it's because I'm just really tired. But I feel like I've been looking into the camera with like really like face. I don't know. I can't even describe it. But yeah. That's about that. Did I buy anything? No, I didn't get did buy something, didn't I? Yeah, I did. What am I talking about? I did buy stuff. So I got to pick up my swag today. It's got my MAGFest shirt, which is cool, which is part of being a supporter, which is awesome. It was a good year to do it because I got like this cool like Hyrulean axe, if you know what I mean, axe guitar, ha 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 ha. I got shout outs to what's his name, Cool Mario, Sam, for getting me a birthday gift. He got me Sonic 10th anniversary adventure thing, Adventure 2, but in Japan. And although it's Japanese and I can't play it, it's only sold for 2 days in Japan, as you can see in the bottom. It's cool. It's just kind of like, I feel like he spent a lot of money on it, and so I'm like, I feel really like, wow, dude, like, cause maybe he got a good deal on it, I don't know, but when I was in the, I just smacked the camera there. When I was in the merch room, I saw one. It was like $80. I'm like, did he really get me an $80 game? Okay, and I can't even play it, which sucks. It's the Dreamcast version. I just noticed actually. It's Dreamcast, so that's interesting. He also was handing out free Genesis games, so I got Mortal Kombat 3, which is cool. Like I'll play that. That's Mortal Kombat. Other swag stuff I got is this pin. It's for the Studio Kitsu. And it's got a MAGFest pin. They give you a sword, because this year was all like Zelda themed, so I'm like, ah, sweet, a sword, yeah! A foam sword. That's cool. Then the last 2 things they give you in this little bag is you get a nice little MAGFest heart, which is really cool. I like that, it's a stress ball. Because I actually get stressed out a lot. Just like, I'm a super emotional guy, so like I'm looking at something like, when I get upset with myself. But my favorite thing that I got, oh, well, let's get to the other stuff that's not my favorite. Another pin. I think I might have accidentally taken Jacqueline's, but whatever. And a sticker? Is this a sticker? I think this is a sticker. I never actually noticed this. I think this is a sticker. It feels like a sticker. It's time to find out. Is this a sticker? Can I peel it slightly? Yeah, there it is. Sticker. So yeah, that's sticker. But yeah, on to my favorite thing. A motherfucking bottle. Pardon my language. A bottle that's corked. It's corked and everything. Like, oh man, it's so cool. It's a bottle. Like, this is probably worth a decent amount of money. Like, I mean, have it in a nice little bottle. Like, probably know it's like a really cheap bottle, and it's like, you just put MAGFest on it for us? Like, and they're like, okay. I think it's cool. It's part of the Zelda theme. It doesn't look like a Zelda bottle, admittedly. It looks more like I'm gonna say like Dungeons and Dragons or something. Some sort of like mana potion. I don't know. But that's what I think of that. And is there something else in there? Oh, they give me a whistle. I'm not going to blow it because it's midnight. Give me a little pack. I don't know what that's for. Give me a whistle. It doesn't look like an ocarina, but it's green. And it says MAGFest. They just gave me a bunch of stuff that said MAGFest on it. And it's like, oh, it's Zelda E, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to throw a bunch of that in there. Put that back. Like that bottle. I have no idea what I'm going to fill it up with. Anyway, got a fan gamer shirt. If you've ever played Psychonauts, this is Rasputin. Can't really get a good position on it, but this is Rasputin. This is based on Psychonauts. I thought it was cool because I really like Psychonauts and I want to sit down and play it once, so I'm gonna eventually do that. And yeah, I also got Jacqueline a late Christmas gift. Have those cops done anything? Like, if they're hauling somebody off, like, I want to see that. But it looks like nothing's happening. He's just sitting out there. But his lights are on, which means he's got to be doing something. I mean, if he was just coming to be a cop, he probably would have turned his car off. But anyway. Anyway. So I got Jacqueline 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. Which is a great game, by the way. And I would love to show... I'm going to do a review of it eventually, because I really like the game. But until that comes... Oh, my hair is messed up. My hair is really messed up. But anyway, so I got her that as like a late Christmas gift, and I got this, Mario Party 5. Yeah, I really want Mario Party 5. Mario Party 5 is like, it's my second favorite Mario Party. My favorite's the third one, Mario Party 3, but, you know, 3 is expensive. They have it here at a couple of game booths, and it's like $55. I'm like, no, 55, wow. And so I'm like, okay, let's just not bother with it. I gotta watch my spending from here on. I still got 3 more days of this, because I'm here Monday as well, so I gotta, like, figure out what the heck I'm doing. But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. I've showed you guys everything. Mario Party 5 I just really liked because it's got all the star spirits in it, right? Yeah. All the star spirits from Paper Mario 1. And I just thought that was cool. They brought all them back. They don't show, yeah, there's Eldstar, but they don't show a lot of them. Like, they didn't freak out about it. It's like, oh, Koopa Kids. I don't know. I'm not talking to myself now. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. And actually, I'm probably not going to go to bed straight away. I'm going to see how this cop thing plays out, just because I'm curious what's happening out there. I might vlog it if it looks interesting. But, oh, he's getting out of the car. Oh, man, that cop is getting out of the vehicle. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Not sure if you can see that. He's getting out of the vehicle. These people, he walked into the thing. I think I missed him walking in. Yeah, he actually got out of the car, so that car's now vacant. Maybe his buddy went in ahead of time. I don't know. It doesn't look like anything's happening, but whatever. I'm not going to freak out about it. Death hasn't come back. I don't know where he is. It's midnight, so I mean, I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's just out hanging with whoever, Tim maybe, playing the challenges. That would be something that would kill a lot of time for me, at least. But anyway, I'm going to go to bed. And yeah. This is really long. How long have we been recording for? 16 minutes. I'm going to have to edit this down or something. I hate doing these vlogs because I really ramble. I really, really ramble. So, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to cut up this vlog somehow. Anyway, see you guys later.